Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, this is a random reading for the collective, okay? Whenever I feel the energy, I have to listen, and whatever comes up, comes out, okay? And whatever I'm led to, deck to use, message to put out there, that's what I do, okay? And this is that reading, okay? So, sometimes the energy is just so strong, or it's so heavy, or it's just weird. And that's what I'm kind of feeling, this weird energy. And I know it's a message, okay? So, this is for everyone, the collective, all signs, okay? It may or may not resonate with you. This might be a story. There might be a message in here for you. If so, take it and run. If it resonates, comment below, all right? If not, you guys already know. If it don't apply, let it fly, okay? These readings are not going to resonate with everyone, okay? But, at times there are a lot of people that are going through the same thing, at the same time, and it's just that energy that sometimes you just don't know where to place it. You don't know what it is. You can't, maybe you can't put your finger on it, but you know something, okay? I'm gonna hop right in, okay? The funny thing is, I had pulled a few oracle cards from the affirmation deck, but I'm gonna actually show those few cards at the end. Excuse me. To close out the reading. But right now, I'm gonna pull the chakra oracle, the chakra wisdom oracle. Okay. And then I'm going to pull the, what is it? The Dance of Death oracle, and see what messages that spirit is wanting me to convey. I was hearing that song. Oh man, what is it? Look, I was hearing it and I can't remember it right. Can't nobody break my stride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. I don't know who that's by. I don't remember who it's by. Yeah, somebody, that may be your energy, that may be how you're feeling. You may be listening to that song. That could be your favorite song, okay? But yeah, some of you may be feeling like somebody is trying to break your stride. Somebody's trying to hold you down, okay, hold you back. But I definitely felt that, the energy of that song. Somebody's feeling that way, okay. I also heard that song, it's that commercial where everybody's jumping around, that commercial where, they try to make it like diverse and eclectic and eccentric. It's like time, dun, 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 you ain't the problem. That part right there, I kept hearing, you ain't the problem, you ain't the problem. So spirit is wanting you to know you ain't the problem, okay? You ain't the problem, all right? So some of you could be feeling like somebody is blaming you for something, and somebody could actually be blaming you for something, but you feel the energy of that, okay? Or you may have heard some rumors or gossip or something along those lines where somebody is blaming you for a situation that they're in, or if their life is not going right. They're blaming you for something, okay? Something that is a negative, wow, in their life. Okay. If I keep pulling, I'm not pulling no more cards. That's it. Because 4 came out. That's enough. Um, but somebody may be blaming you for something negative that is happening in their life, okay, or a negative emotion that they're feeling. Spirit is saying, basically, that song, you ain't the problem, okay? So some of you have been feeling like, feeling that energy. Spirit is telling you, you ain't the problem. That is this person's problem, okay? This is something that they need to work through, okay? You ain't the problem, okay? It's deeper than that, okay? And now what I'm seeing with these cards, it's absolutely deeper than that. Let me see with the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, it's deeper than that. It is absolutely deeper than that. So we have forgiveness, victim, self-worth, and acceptance. Okay, maybe showing up backwards for you. And at the bottom of the deck we have grief. So no wonder why this energy, it's, I felt weird, okay, but it's heavy energy. But what I've been working on, because I'm constantly, working on myself, it. Let me tell you something. None of us are perfect, okay? So just like you guys do inner work, I'm constantly cleansing, clearing, and doing inner work myself. I have to. I absolutely have to, without a shadow of a doubt. Whether I was on this platform or not, I still have to, okay? So I'm saying that to say, myself, at one point in time, and I still do this. I'm not saying like I don't. I still do this. I'm trying to not take on the energy of whatever it is that I'm feeling, okay? Because I'm sensitive to the energies now more than ever. And this just really started happening for me in the last couple of years. I was never this sensitive to energies, okay? And I didn't differentiate, okay? I would take on the energies and then be all in them energies. Like, bitch, that is not your energy, okay? That is not your energy. Stop it. So I still work on separating the energy and not allowing the energy to take me over and me literally be in that energy, okay? So I still work through that. I still work on that. I still, do meditations and stuff like that, to help me to stand clear of that energy, all right? So some of you could be feeling that, is why I'm actually bringing that up and bringing that, to light. And this energy was weird, okay? I did feel a level of heaviness, but I also felt a level of pettiness, okay? So it was like that heavy petty. Heavy petty, wow. And now I see why with this energy, okay? So we have acceptance, okay? Some of you, okay, could be needing to accept someone, accept a situation, person, place, or thing for what it is. Some of you need to accept yourselves for who and how you are, okay? This is the color red, okay? On this woman's shirt, it says cherry, okay? So something could literally be the cherry on top. Some of you could be getting messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, okay? From individuals that have passed over, okay? Somebody could literally be wanting a piece of your pie. Okay? And remember, we had the whole blame thing. Maybe some of you you're doing very well. You have a whole pie and somebody wants a piece of it. Or they want you to take that piece and they want your whole pie. You know, something to that effect. Nonetheless, um, when people show you who they are, accept it. Okay? There's some acceptance that someone is needing to realize. Okay? Someone is needing to accept. Okay? With this color red, that's dealing with the root chakra. Okay? Which is the first chakra. Excuse me, which is the sun energy. So some of you, I could be talking to a Leo, you could be dealing with a Leo, okay? But it's all about getting grounded, okay? It's all about the stability and the security. So some of you, you could be concerned about the stability and the security of a relationship, of a connection, whether it's your partner, someone that you're intimate with, um, family members, friends, co-workers, okay? You could be worried about the security and stability of your finances, of your home life, okay? Um, and there's some acceptance that needs to come along with that, okay? This is also Archangel Michael, okay? But there may be something that some of you need to accept about yourselves or accept about others, okay? There's some sort of reality check that you guys may be feeling or maybe going through, okay? Or there may be a need to like literally wake up, take the blindfold off, see these people, places, situations for exactly who and what they are, and there may be a level of acceptance that's necessary, okay? And like I said, when people show you who they are, accept it, okay? And some of you need to accept that you are amazing, you're beautiful, you're great, you're a star, okay? And some of you may need to accept that low vibrational part of yourself that needs healing, that needs to be addressed, that's, you know, crusty, dusty, okay? That's grimy, that's gritty, okay? And work on those things, okay? But it's all about coming from a grounded space and a grounded place, okay? And that's what some of you are needing to do. So take that walk in nature, dig your feet in some dirt, hug a tree, okay? Sit by some water. But there's definitely a need to get grounded, all right? Some of you definitely could be worried about your stability and your security, all right? Self-worth. Yeah. All about knowing your worth and your value, okay? And if you notice, you see how this female is looking at that throne, doubting that that's there for her, doubting that she should be sitting in it. We are all empresses and emperors, okay? We all are. And we have to find it within ourselves, okay, to know our worth and our value. So somebody definitely needs to realize and recognize their worth and their value. This color orange is has everything to do with your passion. It has everything to do with intimacy, creativity, your worth, okay? This is the second chakra, the Sacral Chakra, okay? This is moon energy, so Pisces, Cancer energy. Yeah, some of you, you're very passionate about something, but you are afraid. You don't feel like you're going to be accepted, that people are going to like whatever it is that you have created, whatever it is that you're passionate about, and you're doubting yourselves, okay? Spirit is wanting you to get that confidence and that courage up, to know your worth and your value. Take that leap of faith, okay? Because you belong in that chair. If God put that chair there for you, you belong in it. If God can see your worth and your value, the universe, the spirit guides, your ancestors, your archangels, if they can see your worth and your value, it's about you seeing it. What is that blockage? What is making you fear? Why are you concerned with how others perceive or view you? As long as you are yourself, okay, and you are your true, authentic self, you are going to find those individuals, or they will gravitate and find you, okay, that belong in your life. And those that don't like you, they could kick rocks with flip-flops. They don't belong in your life. It's absolutely fine. Everybody is not going to like you, okay? And it's fine, okay? As long as you like you, as long as you know your worth and your value, as long as you have confidence in yourself and be the best person that you can possibly be, that's all that matters. Because we are all becoming our true authentic selves. We are all learning how to love ourselves in a higher divine capacity, okay? And when we do that, we teach others how to treat us. But knowing your worth and your value is so important, okay? It is so important. So some of you may need to work on your second chakra, your sacral chakra. What is it that you're passionate about? Okay, some of you may be fearing intimacy as well. Okay, you may be fearing self-expression, expressing your creativity, what you're passionate about. Okay, take that leap of faith and do it. You will get comfortable in it, and then once you get comfortable, you get the confidence. You get the confidence, the courage, and then you're persevering. You're determined. You're pushing forward. And then you don't need a pat on the back, the attaboy, or the good job, or the you're great. Because after a while, and it's not that you don't appreciate it, but it's not going to matter what anybody else says, does, or thinks. What matters is you're living in your truth. And you're doing what you feel that you are called to do, what you are passionate about. And you're being honest with yourself, which in turn and in essence allows you to be honest with others. And that's you knowing your self-worth. Okay? Knowing how valuable that you are. And it doesn't matter that someone else doesn't see that. Okay, fuck what they saying. Okay, period, dot. And it's really because they don't see the value in themselves, so they don't see it in you. How could they if they don't see it in themselves? They can't see themselves doing whatever it is that you do, so they can't see you doing it. Okay, and this is why I say it doesn't matter what others feel or think. It matters what you feel or think. It matters what God says you are and feels and thinks about you. That's what matters. That's what matters, okay? So some of you definitely need to work on your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra, okay? And do those meditations. Just do one thing that is outside of your comfort zone where you're taking that leap of faith. One thing. One thing this week, one thing next week, or in 2 weeks, okay? And then it'll come more often, and then soon it'll be every day, then soon it'll be all day, and then that's literally who you are. And you just keep persevering, you keep pushing forward, okay? But Spirit is wanting some of you to know your worth and your value. You deserve to sit on that throne because you are that emperor and that empress. Okay, and the sooner that you realize it, the better off that you are. Never mind what anybody else says or thinks. Okay, you meditate on it and you pray about it, and then you take the action. Okay, so some of you definitely need to accept that you need to work on these things. Accept yourself for who you are and how you are. Know your worth and your value. Put yourself first and love yourself first. Okay. Victim. We know a lot of people who are victims, okay? Some of you could be victims, okay? But others of you may be dealing with individuals that are living their life as such, okay? And these individuals they stay in that energy, okay? So that the attention could be on them. Because you have basically two types of victims. It's possibly more, but the victims that, were done harm, there's really, they were a victim. And then you have those that they may have been something done to them, okay? But they take that experience or those experiences and they live in it their entire lives. It's not that they just live in it for the moment, they live in it their entire lives. They never take the time out to heal, to address it and to heal it, okay? Because they like the attention that they get from being that victim. And then you have those that really seek out the help, that go speak to a therapist, or a psychiatrist or a psychologist, or, even a friend. But they work on it, they get it out, they heal it because they want to heal it. They don't want to be triggered by anything that comes up if, somebody that they're dealing with exhibits behaviors of that traumatic or dramatic experience that brings them right back to that time and in that energy. They don't want that to happen. So in essence, what they do is they handle it. They work on it. They heal it. They release it. They'll never forget it, but they don't live in it to constantly seek attention or validation, okay? So some of you, okay, could be a victim on either aspect, okay? Either aspect. What this is the need to heal this, okay? And this ties in with the last two cards as well. Some of you really need to heal, okay? You need to go within and dig deep, because what ends up happening is that if you're dealing with individuals, okay, and they, like I said, exhibit that behavior, it's going to trigger you, okay? And you don't want to live your life feeling triggered, okay? Constantly feeling guarded and defensive, okay, because of that energy. And this is why you need to heal. Dig deep and figure out exactly what you need to do. Whether it's you need to speak to someone like a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a therapist, but get the help that you need, okay? Get the help that you need, so that you're not living in this energy. And with this color green, yeah, and it's funny that this is showing a squirrel, like literally trying to get the nut, okay? So this color green is the fourth chakra. It's the heart chakra, okay, which is it's about compassion, okay? It's about love, it's about compassion, it's about self-acceptance, okay? Acceptance, okay? Also self-worth, okay? Venusian energy, okay? Taurus, Libra energy, okay? I think this is Archangel Raphael, I think. Yeah. So some of you need to do heart chakra meditations, okay? Because this in essence is what's going to help you to heal. There's some healing deep, deep, deep healing, okay? That's necessary. It's absolutely necessary in order for you to get out of this victim mentality, okay? In order for you to get out of this energy of being triggered. And with that, I mean, I'm going to go to this card at the bottom of the deck. Grief, yeah. There's a level of avoidance that comes with this victim card, okay? And it's because there's some things that you are grieving, okay? Or that you need to grieve. I went with this card as well because it's the same as, okay, the victim card, which is green, which is still the same. It's that fourth chakra, okay? This is the most important because this literally came up twice, okay? So there's definitely healing that's needed for a lot of you that are in this energy, okay? Some of you, the energy is heavy for you. Some of you are grieving. Some of you are in a lot of grief, okay? A lot of pain from whatever this is that you went through. It could be a loss, okay, of someone that you love dearly, okay? It could be because you were a victim of a circumstance, of something tragic, okay? Grief is, you know, on so many levels, but the healing is what's necessary. The actual admitting of whatever this is, because these energies could lead to depression, okay? And going further, God forbid, you know, could lead to suicide because people don't get the help, or they think that no one is there for them, or they're not going to be heard, or they're too embarrassed to speak to someone or tell the story, or they can't even fathom even talking about it. There's so many levels of that, and if there is anyone that is going through that, know that you are loved. People are there for you, and it doesn't matter how you feel about it. And I want to word this correctly because I don't want to minimize it, but I'm saying it doesn't matter how you feel about it, in the sense that no matter what you feel or however you feel, there's always someone that is going to be there for you. There's hotlines. There's people that you know that you can trust and that you love. But there's always, no matter how you are feeling about it, embarrassed, or that you know, you can't bring yourself to talk about it, or, you know, whatever it is that you experience that you are grieving, that you were a victim of, there is always somebody there for you. The psychiatrists, the psychologists, the doctors, the, you know, therapists, besides the family members and friends. There's going to always be somebody there that you can talk to. Sometimes even a stranger, okay? Because they don't know you. So it may be easier to talk to somebody that you don't know. Nonetheless, whatever this grief is that you are feeling, that you are going through, whatever it is that you are a victim of, maybe it is time to actually speak to someone, to actually address it, so that you can heal that part of yourself, because this is going to leave you feeling guarded and defensive. This is going to make you shut everyone out. People that love you, that care about you, that want to see you get the help that you need, or get better, or get out of that energy, that depression. Because you don't want to be in that energy and then you self-sabotage. Never think that there's no one there. Not only do you have people that love you and care about you, God loves you and cares about you and wants the best for you. You are the co-creator of your destiny. What is it that you are going to make of it? Because this healing is so important. It is so important to your well-being, to your livelihood, to you moving forward, becoming the best you that you can be. Becoming your true authentic self, living out your purpose on your path, on your journey. Knowing that there are great things ahead for you, but it's just about you seeing it. And if you can't get past this to see it, then this is what needs to be addressed so that you can get past it to live your life of wish fulfillment. And you could start literally by listening to heart chakra meditations, taking a spiritual bath, which is really just, Epsom salt. Really just sitting in the energy of love. So whoever is needing that message, just know that there is always somebody there for you, even if it's a stranger. Somebody will listen to you. Somebody will hear you. Somebody will listen with the intent to understand. Know that you are loved. God does love you. And you will get through this. So whatever this grief is, take that first step. Take that first step. You will be supported. You will be encouraged. Just take that first step. If people don't know what you're going through, they can't help you grow through it. There's a lot of growth that comes with the healing. So for some of you, this is absolutely necessary. Okay? Absolutely necessary. And this comes with forgiveness.